Welcome to Kitchen Table Talk with Jackie Dobbins. I'm Jackie Dobbins, and we're here at the lovely Broken Yoke Cafe with one of my girlies, Laurel Miller, with Glass Doctor. And before I introduce her to you, there's a common thread. She probably doesn't even know this, so I'm going to take this time to share with you. There's a common thread with everyone that I've spoken with about Glass Doctor. When I say, oh my gosh, did you know they did? The general consensus is no. So I'm going to try to get as much out of her as what they do at Glass Doctor as I possibly can. I have to share something with you guys before I do that though. So a couple Fridays ago, I was on my way to a networking event that I host here at Broken Yoke. And my window was really blistering hot. And my window wouldn't go back up. You know how you take the window down a little bit and you get a little bit of air. Well, my window wouldn't go back up. I don't have time to deal with it or fool with it. It's time for me to be on and, serve the friends that I have at the networking group. So I'm thinking the whole time, it's just kind of nagging me in the back of your head. It's nagging me in the back of my head. And in my mind, I'm thinking this is an electrical problem. And I kept convincing myself it was an electrical problem. And so one of my girlfriends that I had just introduced to Glass Doctor under Laurel's care, she had gotten her chip or window completely replaced. And she said, I think you should call Laurel. And my ego, that's my friend. Don't tell me to call. I would have thought of my friend if but this is an electrical issue. So finally I listened to her and I go to Glass Doctor. But before I'd done that, because I didn't know any better yet, I went and received an estimate that was more than double the amount that I was charged over at Glass Doctor. I don't even know if Laurel knows. Do you know? I don't even know if I shared that with you.
You didn't share that.
Yeah. It was double the price, and the gentleman wouldn't be able to accommodate my schedule. So I reached out to my girlie Laurel over at Glass Doctor, and I can tell you that I was so ecstatic with the level of service. Of course, the money, gave me more money to buy more shoes. And it was just awesome to have that experience and know that I'm helping out one of my friends. And that she helped me in turn. And so I know to sound kind of cheesy what I'm about to suggest that you do, but just kind of bear with me. You guys that know and watch Kitchen Table Talk, you'll understand. Call Glass Doctor. Listen to their jingle. When you listen to their jingle, you'll find out a lot of the different things that they do. I highly encourage you, if it's anything to do with glass at all, that you get in touch with Glass Doctor. Okay, that's the end of my testimonial from my first-hand experience. This is my friend Laurel Miller. Girl, hi! Thank you for being here at Kitchen Table Talk.
Thank you for having me.
We are not going to act like we're not girlies, okay?
No.
Okay. So I know I didn't share with you because I was a little bit embarrassed that I didn't reach out to my girlie, even though I thought it was an electrical thing. And I was so pleased just knowing that there was another thing that I found out that you guys do that, I'm not exaggerating. So many of my friends say, did you know that when I was in there, this guy brought this antique dresser in and they needed the mirror and Glass Doctors replaced it? Did you know that they do the shadow boxes? Did you know they do the shower enclosures? Did you know? And true story, one of my girlfriends, Murrieta, she had a chip in her windshield. It's a common thing. I won't say, but she went to this place and the guy, obviously he wasn't hungry because he wasn't there every time she'd gone. So she went 4 times. Yeah, finally she got him the last time. And the minute that she gotten it done, it was so much money because I know you said there's some special you guys have.
We have a Saturday special,
yeah.
$35 cash.
$35.
Mm-hmm. It's a no excuse Saturday.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, because she paid more than double that. And she had to go back 4 times, so he should have been paying her for doing business with him instead of the other way around. Mm-hmm. So let's just cut to the chase. I did intimate about the listening to the jingle, and I have to share this. Share what happens when you're at the Storm game and they play the jingle. You just mentioned this in passing, but for some reason it comes to my mind. So when is it that you guys do the jingle?
We do that when there's a foul ball that goes up over the roof. So when it goes up and over, they'll play our jingle. Drives some people nuts. I happen to love it.
Of course.
Yeah, depending on the skills of the teams as to how many times it plays.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
The funny part is that when you go to the game and you're sitting there and you got a bunch of little 8-year-olds in front of you, And if for some reason, or even before it plays, they'll start singing it.
Oh my gosh.
And if they don't play it, they're really singing it.
Oh my gosh.
It's funny.
That's
It's
cool.
Funny.
That's
But we've been
neat.
doing that for 9 years now.
Oh my gosh. And speaking of 9 years, you got da-da-da-da, your 10-year anniversary coming up.
Yes, this November.
Congratulations.
So thank you.
You guys have helped a lot of people. A lot of people. And I'm raising my hand too. A lot of people, including me. What's been the most rewarding part of being in business almost 10 years in the Valley?
Being able to service our friends and neighbors. That's the number one thing.
That's so cool.
The way our company is set up, and we do it, it comes down from corporate, but we do have a code of values that we try to live by. But not only that, when our people come out to your home, they're in a van that's clearly marked. When we knock on the door, you hand them a business card. It's got their name on it. Their shirt also has their name on it. They, so you know they're licensed, they're bonded, they're insured. You know exactly who's stepping inside your home with your wife and your babies.
Right.
When you're not there. But we're conscientious, and we like to take care of people. And we like them to be ecstatic when we're done.
Yeah, because I'm ecstatic. I mean, I can't tell you how good it felt to not worry about, because I was very gingerly on the errands that I ran and before heading home because my window, was down. And it was an awful feeling. But the minute that I, knew that I was coming in, there was a peace that just washed over me, just saying, I know Laurel's going to take really good care of me. And I know she'll do the same for you. Even though she's my girlie, I know she'll take really good care of you too. Talk about the shower door. I mean, there's so much stuff. I rattled up, but talk about that.
Shower doors are probably our number one item that we do in homes. They're custom. They're all designed for what it is that you want. We have done so many that we've got a lot of pictures on Facebook. We've got a book there in our office if you're looking for ideas on how to do them. But our people will come out, and if you have a hard budget, let us work with it. Don't make us guess. We'll make something work with that.
Right.
But you can't ask for the top of the line with a mid-range budget.
Yes.
But if you let us know what it is you're looking for, we've always got something that'll fit.
Yeah, you can't ask for filet mignon with a Mickey D budget. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know that you have all of these ways in which you express yourself through your business, and one of them is, like you said, service that you guys have. I mean, across the board. There's a gal that you have working there, and I had no idea that she was new because she's totally adapted to the culture that is in your company. And I remember I was there, and there was a guy that was an RV, just to show you how random. And an RV, I'm assuming his window was getting replaced. You had mentioned to me about a gentleman that wanted the rollers of the sliding glass door. It's just things that people just don't think about. What's been your most unique request?
Unique request. Oh my goodness.
Or odd. Unique or odd.
I think for some people they would say it might be odd that we do doggy doors. They're specialized. They're not cheap, but they're nice, and it's a convenience item. I mean, when you think about how many times you get up from the dinner table to let Fido in and out, and he can come and do that on his own.
Oh, wow.
It's a wonderful gift for elderly parents with pets. That's something that we really like to do, but we also do conference tables, desktops.
I didn't know that.
You have furniture at home that's antique. Protect it.
Yeah.
A glass top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
You can do that.
I didn't even know that.
But we do windows. We do, my goodness, fireplace glass.
Oh my gosh.
You ever had a fireplace get a little too hot?
Yes.
Explodes.
Oh, wow.
I did that.
Oh.
I have personal knowledge.
Wow.
Yeah, that stuff can fly 5-6 feet.
Oh my gosh.
But we replace that.
Wow. How long would you say is from the time when a person calls in with their request, do you have someone to go out? I mean, assuming that it's like, not the weekend, like me, Friday at 5, that's too late, they're closed. Saturday morning at like 9 o'clock, here I am. So if it's just like normal people and the occurrences on Monday, like what's the time frame?
We really try to schedule our jobs that we do, so we do have some free time in between, because there are people that call in and they have to have it today.
Yeah.
They really need it today, and we try to accommodate that. But I would say within 3 days is typically when we can get out to
okay.
see somebody.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's
try to
not
work with
bad.
you.
Yeah. What's your contact number for them to reach you over at Glass Doctor?
Our office is 951-894-5710.
And in my head, it's like, instead of it being the Jeopardy music in my head that I normally hear, it's like I can hear the Glass Doctor theme. And I love, though, that it's so catchy, and it just is. It's like American Pie. It's just that kind of feeling. You guys have to listen to it. So tell them again where they call so they can hear the theme.
It's 951-894-5710.
What do you think has been the most challenging with your business?
Most challenging. Wow, I would have to think on that. Outside of talking about rules and regulations in the state of California.
Okay.
We'll save that for another conversation.
Yes. That's when there's no red light. Thank you very much. That's when it's just us girlies talking and there's no one recording. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
That is probably part of it right there. The other part, I think, would be really trying to find young people that are interested in trades.
Ah.
Everybody seems to think that everybody needs to go to college. And that's not really cut out for everyone.
That's true.
There are people that are really designed for trades.
Yes.
Young men that are more geared towards that, I would love to find them. Love to talk to them. So that's an opportunity.
Wow. So if you know someone that is industrious and has a high level of excellence, is committed and responsible, they should call Glass Doctor. They might get a career opportunity out of it. Give the number again. I like that. I like where this is going.
951-894-5710.
I love that is something that even came at top of consciousness for you. Again, it doesn't surprise me because I know you, that you would think of someone else. And what do you think is one of the challenges or ways that you could safeguard? You guys have some kind of glass that doesn't break the same as other glass.
Two types of glass typically. One is annealed,
Okay.
and that's what we think of as normally. Normal glass, that's when it breaks, and it breaks into big shards, really sharp.
Yeah.
The other is tempered, and tempered is a protective glass, where if it breaks, it's going to shatter into millions of little pieces, but you can pick up handfuls and grab it in your hands, and it won't cut you.
Yeah,
So
you guys have it at your counter. That's kind of cool. I started. I said, "Ooh, I wonder if I could like decorate with it." I'm always thinking something kooky. I mean, but it's not. If I saw shards of glass, I'd be kind of freaked out because I have Lucy moments on a regular basis, and I mean Lucy as in I Love Lucy, as in the accidents and things that would happen. So for me, I'd know to stay away. But she had like these little containers with it, and I just had to reach my hand and just see. I said, this has to be okay because it's out here. So have you received or what's the reason behind it? I mean, I know it's for safety, but I just think of how many people, just speaking of the elderly and as people that have Lucy moments, of how that is protecting them. Do you guys go out and just offer that, or what? How do they find
No,
out?
a lot of it comes by regulation.
Ah.
All of our patio sliding doors are.
Oh, I didn't
They're
know.
made that way now. It's the older ones that are not.
Okay.
But for safety's sake, yes, they all are. Storefront, commercial glass typically is all safety glass.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
As well as your shower door.
Yeah. I think that's true, but I just never really thought about it or think about it because I knew I've heard of the temper. I mean, I'm really good. Speaking of Jeopardy, I'm really good on Jeopardy because I know just enough information to be scary and dangerous. So I know that there's such a thing, but it's great to talk to someone like you, especially coming on 10 years of experience, to be able to say, hey, this is something that really everybody should take a look at and make sure they have the right glass. That's because stuff happens, right? Stuff just happens. So if it's going to happen anyway, why not make sure that it's the right?
It has to be the right, and there's been occasions through the past several years where people have called us realizing that tempered glass is a little bit more costly, and it does take an overnight process, so you can't have it done today. And they get it done today.
Wow.
which tells me they didn't use what was required.
Right.
They found somebody that wasn't above board to take care of it.
Wow.
That we won't do.
Wow. Good for you. What do you wish people knew about your business?
I wish they understood, perhaps, we're fair. We're
Yeah.
honest. We're not the cheapest. We're not the most expensive. We're fair.
Yeah.
We are a full service. We do windshields in automobiles.
Mm-hmm.
We do shower doors. We do commercial work. We do 24-hour emergency board-up service.
Wow.
So if a restaurant like the Broken Yoke are broken into,
Yeah.
they'd give us a call and we'd come
Wow.
and board them up. But we care about our people.
Yeah.
And we do things right.
Yeah.
When it comes to auto glass, that's a section that I'm probably the most passionate about, and yet it's one of our smallest line items that we do. And that is people buy very expensive cars and then they want the cheapest windshield.
Oh, that's so true.
And unfortunately, there's different grades of windshields. There's different grades of urethane to be used on it, and there's training and lack of training. We happen to be Agris certified for that. What Agris has come up with is, what they're saying is that 70% of all windshields that are installed incorrectly.
Oh, wow.
Which means in a small accident, if the airbag deploys, it's based on, it uses the windshield as a buffer.
Yeah.
So first when it pops out, it hits the windshield and then it comes back at you at a force like 300 miles an hour. I mean,
Wow.
really super fast.
Wow.
But if your windshield isn't installed correctly, it can pop out. Then your airbag goes out and you're left vulnerable.
Oh my gosh.
There's a site I'd like you to go see. It is called www.safewindshields.com.
Okay.
And they talk about this. They will also, there's a huge list of questions on there that you can ask a service provider. If they are certified, if they
I
are,
like that.
what they use. What we use is a 1-hour cure time on our urethane. So as soon as they take the windshield out, they put the urethane down, as soon as they set the windshield, the time goes off and it's 1 hour before
Wow.
you're allowed to drive.
Wow.
But at 1 hour, it is as secure as it ever will be.
Wow.
It will be perfect at the time.
Nice.
There are urethanes that cure in 4 hours, 6 hours, 13 hours, 26 hours.
Wow.
But you should always know what the safe drive-away time is.
Yeah.
Because if it's not safe, you're not secure,
Wow.
the windshield has no value for you. And yet it's the number 3 crash part in your vehicle.
Oh my gosh.
It's designed to hold the roof up
Yes.
in a rollover.
Oh
So
my
if your
gosh.
windshield isn't there to hold it
Oh
up,
my gosh.
it comes down and can
Yeah.
crush you.
I love hearing from anyone that has experience and that is able to convey it with such passion and conviction as my friend Laurel Miller over at Glass Doctor. So give us your contact information one more time.
951-894-5710. You can find us on Google. You can find us on Yahoo. You can find us on Facebook.
I know you're on the President Street. I know that's so bad, but which President Street? That's so bad.
Jefferson.
Thank you. I didn't want to guess and then be wrong, and then we'd have to, you'd give me the look, and then I'd say, oh my gosh, I blew it. So give us the actual cross streets or address on Jefferson.
26019 Jefferson Avenue. And that is right between Fig and Elm Street in Murrieta.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
You just rocked, girl. I love you.
Thank you.
You're awesome. And we're done.